Welcome back to Pacific Drive. This is my next session after the last one where we first got into the Deep Zone. Usually I'll spend a little bit of time messing around in between sessions, but I kind of wanted to explore the Deep Zone again together. Right now I don't have an audience that's live with me. It's just me recording on my own. Usually I also try to give this thing a new paint job in between sessions, but I figured maybe we could enjoy this process together. So I've got some pink paint now. I think this is a color I've never used before. And I'm going to be making this into a pink animal print station wagon, which, you know, all of us, I think, have aspired to own. It's kind of a classy look, I think. So let's see how this turns out. The thing is, there's so much stuff that you end up sort of putting on the outside of the car. Like, right now I've got a bunch of, like, lead shielding, for instance, to protect me from radiation. And because of all that lead shielding, it's actually kind of difficult to see the decals that I'm putting on this thing. I mean, you can definitely tell there's something going on. This is great. Oh, I love this car now. So yeah, every single surface of this car is getting animal print. We are going to be going into the zone like a wild animal. None of these old-fashioned flames. None of those old stripes. Going classic tiger print. There we go. This is the classiest car I have ever seen. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, let's put this stuff back so we can use it again later if we need to. If we ever foolish enough to change this paint job to something else, we can come back to it. So let's plan out what we want to do. So we want to go back into the Deep Zone. We want to get there by way of the Mid Zone. So we can sort of, you know, because not only did we learn about a bunch of Deep Zone resources that we had never picked up before, which I'd like to get some more of, but we also found some new ways to extract things from the Mid Zone. Specifically, I learned that you can use the hand vac to get like a bunch more, or maybe even the thermal vac, which is like the upgraded hand vac, to get even more resources more quickly out of things like those swamp corals. So I'd like to try to do all of that. So why don't we go... Let's set a course to go as deep into the Deep Zone as we can. And now the game has plotted us a route. And so this is going to send us through some pretty scary areas. Like, we've gone into the Deep Zone for the very first time in a story mission, which I think is a little bit different from going into the Deep Zone proper. And here, this is going to be the Deep Zone with intense radiation and exhausting explosions, which... sounds bad, so we might not spend that much time in this Deep Zone setting. We might kind of try to get through this as quickly as we can on our way to this. But on the way there, we're going to need to pass through some normal areas and at least one mid-zone spot. So, yeah, we got our work cut out for us. So might as well get started. Yes, putting the car in gear before starting the engine, that's what everyone knows is the right way to start a car. I do appreciate that they make that work just fine, though. I mean, I think in a standard shift, you can kind of, I don't know, you kind of need to be in neutral, right, to start the engine on a standard shift car, and on a automatic, I think you have to be in park. But whatever. I don't mind them being a little loosey-goosey about this stuff. Okay, so E6 has got heavy fog in it. That's fine. Oop, I hit the wrong button. That's what I get for playing other games in between. I forget how the controls work. I did just finally beat Alan Wake 2, though, which I am very proud of, because Alan Wake 2 is one of those games where it takes a lot of emotional energy to play it, and I've been lacking in emotional energy lately. Games like this, where I can kind of chill out and vibe to it, is much more the kind of game I needed to play for the past little while. But I did manage to actually find an evening where I felt like playing Alan Wake 2. And I got it done, and I'm feeling good about myself. And as usual, I'm going to try to collect as much energy as I can as early as I can. even though this is just stable energy, which isn't really a big deal. By the way, so I just installed some new headlights, the new bio lights, which I had just unlocked, and I'm feeling like this is a lot brighter than I'm used to. In fact, it's so bright that being in the heavy fog is actually causing a problem. It looks like we've got some kind of like, I don't know, fog in video games. I mean, it was one of the first things, like as people started, developing complex 3D worlds, fog was actually an early innovation. Oh, what is that? Is that a thing I want? I don't know what that is. Hold on a second. What are you? Okay, a beating heart. Can I interact with this? Is this a thing I want? It's radioactive, so probably not. I'm not sure what to do with that. Oh, the boys are all coming to join the party. All right, let's just keep going. Oh, stop messing with me, you jerk abductor. Stop it. Stop it. I'm holding the brakes, trying to make you stop. All right. Anyway, fog was kind of an early innovation because you needed to basically not draw everything in the world. If somebody's looking, it gets to a high place and can look out over the entire world, you need something to keep them from seeing everything, because then that's just gonna, it's gonna just destroy the machine that they're playing the game on, trying to render way too much. And so people developed fog as a means of basically sort of limiting what the player could actually see at any given time. But early fog was just basically like distance fog, and it was limited in its ability to actually act like real world fog. And so, but things like volumetric fog, where the fog actually, rather than just being sort of, basically just some math that you do on the color of pixels that are derived from distant objects. Oh, they're coming back over here. It would... Can I just drive? Yes. Volumetric fog actually acts like there is something between you and the thing you're looking at in the distance that can do things like react to light. That was more expensive, and so, like, even though we've had fog in video games for a really long time, good fog has taken a lot of time and a lot of effort. Okay, so how in the world am I going to get back on the road? There's just a barrier along this entire route. How did I even get over here if this barrier is just so universal? Okay, here we go. All right, so I've already passed my destination. Oh, now we got bunnies. Of course we have bunnies. Okay, so I tried using the limb shield to see if that would drive the bunnies off, and it doesn't. Okay, yeah, so originally I had the little limb device that was specifically designed to repel bunnies, and that worked just great. And then I got the limb shield, and I was like, ooh, maybe I can use the limb shield to drive the bunnies off too, in addition to protecting from other things. But no, it looks like that's not actually how it works. What in the world are these beating hearts? Here's another one. All right, before I grab this, let me pick up some plasma. Like, what happens if I attack this? Absolutely nothing. Okay. What happens if I vacuum it? Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's some things coming after me. Okay. I'm gonna run back to my car. Ah, that's not my car. That's somebody else's car. My car is in the dark, way over here. Okay. That's just a small amount of stable energy, too. I didn't even need that, really. But whatever. We're fine. Okay, turning off the radio. Now let's head up the road. Now, I don't know if I really want to go all the way over there, but I can go over here. So we're going to go, that's a little bit more energy too, so let's head that way. But yeah, anyway, so, you know, it used to be that, like, having bright headlights on a car would not be impacted by fog the way it is in real life. In real life, you know, they advise you not to, for instance, use your brights when you are, you know, driving in the fog, because even though you're tempted to, because your visibility is low, you're tempted to turn on brighter lights, they'll actually just shine on the fog and make it harder to see. And we're seeing a little bit of that effect here. And so, but yeah, old school video game fog used to not have that kind of effect. Like, you couldn't just shine a light on it and make it, oh great, I need to put it in park. You couldn't just shine a light on it and make it brighter, because it wasn't actually filling the space between you and the distance. It was actually just basically like an effect that was put on the distant objects, or the distant, you know, whatever, the pixels representing the distant objects. But now it actually is simulating the idea of there being fog between you and what you're looking at. And so now it actually does interact with the headlights. That's pretty cool. All right. So, and by the way, I am not a graphics programmer. I might have described all of that really wrong, and I would not know the difference. So if I did get that really wrong, wait, where am I? Okay, we are. If I did get that really wrong, I apologize to any programmer who might be listening who actually knows how it works. Okay, I realize oh gosh. I realize that I just left my car drifting, but I'm assuming I can catch up. Oh, hello. Oh wait, there's another plasma tank. I thought there was only the one plasma tank on this thing. There we go. Alright, back to my car. Yeah, for some reason, I just lazily really want to leave my car running and in gear whenever I can. That means I end up doing that when it's inappropriate sometimes. So, let's see. Let's watch the map, see when I'm going to get close enough to want to hop out of my car and go, oh, I don't want to hop out of my car if there's abductors around. Just going to drag it off in some random direction. Okay, so maybe I do off-road this. There's another one of these beating hearts. What are these things about? Because this isn't... I mean, should I be seeing something that new at this stage? Oh, whoops, got electrocuted. Like, I'm kind of surprised. Like, I kind of expected... Oh, hello. I kind of expected that I would not be seeing anything new at this stage, because I've been to these outer areas so many times. I just figured this would all be just regular old stuff, but... Oh, there's something over there that I can not get to. There it is. Alright. Ooh, little grindy thing. Nice. Now, can I get back, is the question. There we go. Oh, wait, was that just a... Oh, there's a backpack I can search. Cool. And... grab this. Back to my car as fast as I can. Oh, well, here comes all the bunnies. All the bunny friends. Hey, get off. Get off. That's right. Be reduced to your component parts. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Before it... Oh, it dragged a bunny away instead of me. Oh, that was nice. Thanks for volunteering, bunny. All right. Oh, he wants more. He wants more. The bunny was not enough for him. Let's try to get out of here.
Francis, I don't know if you're listening. A while ago, you asked me why I cared so much about the remnants. It's because I saw Alan the night of the accident, during the mass hallucination. Except, I'm not sure it was a hallucination. We had a tradition. When we were both working late, he'd swing by my lab for a coffee break at some ungodly hour. That night, he visited. We talked. The coffee burnt my tongue. Nothing out of the ordinary. Seconds later, the gamma ray surge swept through the facility, and the roof caved in. I looked for him in the aftermath. I couldn't find him anywhere, because he hadn't been in my lab. He was ground zero at the accident site, miles away in the deep zone. But I saw him, touched him, smelled his cologne. He was there. Impossibly there. More than a hallucination. You never reported that? Admit to Arda that I communed with my husband's ghost. When they were already looking for ways to push me out, not a chance. I gave them my technology and my home, but I'd be goddamned before I let anything destroy my professional credibility. And this remnant is my last chance to know if what I saw was true. If it came from the well, or if it was all in my head. The things we spoke of. Things I couldn't have made up. Never mind. I know how it sounds. Like you've seen a ghost.
So there's a house that I could search over there, but I'm deciding not to. Because I don't want to take this... I don't want this to take 9 years. However, there's a slightly more promising spot over here. Well, what's this? Is this another beating heart? Okay.
Good news. I can replicate Alan's suppression method. We'll stand some chance of halting the gamma ray burst from the well. 30 years later, my late husband still manages to impress. Figuring out how to keep you alive once the reaction gets going, however, that's harder. But I have an idea. Francis, I need your ear.
Go on.
We know that as soon as the car gets to the well, the trigger will be instant. Once this remnant expends its energy, gamma radiation will erupt from the well, and the driver will be at ground zero taking the worst of it.
But can we activate the gateway as soon as they make contact?
It's tricky. Too early, and we may interrupt whatever reaction process the remnant carries out. Too late, and it's bad news for the driver. There's too many unknowns. Only the driver will know the right time to use it.
How can you be sure they'll live long enough to make that call?
The ARC device has been transmitting data every single second since it was installed. Every drop of fuel, every spark plug that car's lit, I have on record.
You've been running an experiment this entire time, with the driver as the guinea pig.
The mere act of being alive is the biggest experiment of all, dear.
Is that another one of Alan's sayings?
That one's all mine. Driver, we've seen that car protect you this entire time. It's triggered a gateway in your time of need. It's ferried you back to the garage through every circumstance and obstacle and bump in the road. So we can trust that it'll protect you long enough to get you away from whatever and wherever you end up.
Still sounds like a heavy dose of blind faith to me.
Could be. Oh, there's one last part to this, and it's waiting for you back at the auto shop. Take your time. Enjoy the view.
Okay, so last time we played with a live audience, Ploff told me that I could use the hand vac on these lights in order to get free light bulbs, and that totally worked, which is great. I'm really surprised, though, when I looked in my logbook, I didn't see any reference to those beating hearts. Like, I scanned one, and it said beating heart. But when I looked in the logbook, usually that means that an entry has been put into the logbook when you scan something, and it identifies it. But I didn't see anything. And so I don't know what that means. What happens if I vacuum this? Anything? Nope. So I don't know what that means. Like, does that just mean the beating heart isn't important? That it's just like just a background prop, and there's nothing that needs to be said about it? Or am I just looking in the wrong place? Because I know there has been like sort of a blank spot. A lot of the areas on the map that I've been looking at, they've had this like unidentified hazard for a long time. I thought maybe it was the beating heart, but no. Okay, no. It does say beating heart. And it's got that sort of like hazard icon next to it. And there's still another thing that I've still failed to scan so far on the list there. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what that 5th item, the not recognized item, is. I thought it was maybe going to be the beating heart. But okay, so beating heart is definitely in that category. Let's go look at the logbook again. Okay, so there is, so that icon of like hazards. Wait, there it is. What? Was it just there the whole time and I was just somehow shooting past it? It was probably there the whole time and I just am not good at reading and I didn't see it. Anyway, let me just skim this real quick, see if it says anything. This is all lore stuff. I've been able to keep going due to magical piles of semi-organic junk that someone knit the van back together. I can get hit by electricity or dragged into a tree 10 times over, but these things patch everything up. Oh, okay. So maybe I can stand next to them to heal, or maybe sit the car next to them to heal? That makes sense. Okay, cool. So now we kind of know what that kind of thing does. So let's head into the mid-zone now, to one of the safer places in the mid-zone. This has also got some unidentified hazards in it, so I'm going to have to keep my eyes open for those. But yeah, like, I was cycling through my logbook so many times during that radio message, and I'm betting some of you were watching me like, what is he looking for? I was looking for beating heart, and it must have been there, right? And I was just, like, skimming past it somehow. Man, I must need more sleep. Oh, crap. Hold on. We've got a problem. We've got a leak in our gas tank. We've got fuel evaporation. Okay, no. We've got... I hadn't noticed that before. Okay, so... Okay, so our fuel is just going to be going away. So normally, I would want to kind of vacation in the mid-zone here. But no, we cannot. Look, okay, the exit is not that far off, and both energy sources are on the way. So, okay, I am going to try to get both energy sources. But we're going to try to do it as fast as we possibly can. Because we do not want to spend time here. I do have my fuel synthesizer now, and so, you know, things could be a lot worse. Oh, and this, I might be able to siphon some extra fuel from that truck. So we've got options, but still get to put it in park. Let's grab this unstable energy. This energy is just worth a lot more to me than the energy that I've been grabbing in the previous area. So it's worth taking the risk to stop for it. Part of me kind of wants to siphon some fuel out of that truck we just saw, but honestly, I'm not sure if I would get more of a benefit from stopping to siphon, or if stopping to siphon would actually cost me more fuel than I would get because I had stopped and spent time in this fuel vacuuming area. Okay, to make it a little bit easier to navigate to, let's mark this thing. But wait, this thing is, it's kind of down a hill from me, or maybe up a hill. Well, it looks like it's up a hill from me. So we will try to get to it. I'm wondering, so I don't have the fanciest engine, but I do have a fancier engine than I originally started with. And I'm wondering if that is making it easier for me to go up these hills. Like, I don't know exactly what the benefit of a new engine is. I assume you can go a little faster with a new engine, but that's one of those things that's really difficult to gauge when you're just playing the game. It's hard to be able to, like, oh, am I going a little faster? Or, you know, unless you're doing, like, a direct, like, scientific comparison and, like, measuring what's going on, it's really hard to tell if something's making a difference. Okay, so we're now officially malfunctioning. I do like that song. So I don't mind these anomalies making pretty music for me. Oh, and there's a corrosive cloud. How about don't drive me into the corrosive cloud? That sound good? Oh, crap. Oh, this is... Okay, hold on. So I actually might need to drive into the corrosive cloud if I want to go up the slope on this side. But I think maybe I can go up on the other side, and it'll be fine. My gas is now at half. I think I started at like 3/4 of the tank. Now I'm at half. Yes, I would rather hit a malfunctioning weather system than a corrosive one. Okay. What is that over there? Ooh, that's a really valuable thing. How am I doing? Okay, radio off. Okay. I'm gonna try to get one last thing. Just because I'm a psycho who can't leave a valuable resource behind. But I'm gonna do it as quickly as I can. I'm gonna use my vacuum. And is that it? It's the only one? Oh crap, we've got... Can I use the vacuum on tree stuff? Oh, did I successfully use it on tree stuff? Do I have tree candy in my inventory? I do. I do have tree candy in my inventory. Yes! Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Am I being tempted by another one? I think I am. This is the last one, I promise. Sorry, it's like most of my progression is kind of gated behind me not having enough of these things. So I just feel like I'll regret it if I don't grab them. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're down at a quarter tank now or something, so we need to go. Let's see, how much gas did I lose doing that? I was at just under a half tank before? Oh, not too bad. Okay, so I wonder, does it only consume extra fuel when you're driving, when you're doing things that cost fuel? Because there's a bunch of tree candy. Let's turn off the car again. Because if... I've been assuming that fuel evaporation meant that it was just constantly sucking fuel out. But it could easily mean that it's just normal consumption of fuel is just more costly, basically. Okay, yeah, look, there's a ton of this. So if I'm right, I might have to go back to get another hammer. If I'm right, then what I'm doing here is actually not wasteful of fuel. Okay, yeah, let's go back. I think I've got a backup hammer in the trunk. Or maybe, I think I've got it in the roof rack, actually. I've also got a backup vacuum up there, so might as well grab them both while we're... Oh, let's empty out our normal inventory. But yeah, let's look at our fuel again when we come back to make sure I didn't make a mistake there. Okay, so there's the vacuum. There's the hammer. Oh, it looks like the weather's calming down. Alright, so let's hammer this last guy. Where was the... There were 3, right? Oh, there's the other one. I'm kind of surprised my vacuum hasn't died yet. But while we're here, let's grab some red platelets. Vacuum them up. I'm really surprised my vacuum is still working after all this time. Okay, now we'll go back to the car and we will see if any gas evaporated while we were gone. If it did, I do have backup gas that we can use. So I'm not going to be totally stranded. Yes, okay, our fuel is in the same place. Awesome, so even after all that screwing around, we didn't lose any fuel. Fuel evaporation only affects your car while your car is using fuel. That is really good to know. I've been so scared that I basically needed to rush as fast as I could through everything I needed to do in a fuel evaporation zone. But actually, I didn't have to do that at all. As long as I just turn my car off regularly, I'm fine. Okay, so now here's the actual scary bit. We're going to need to go into a place with intense radiation and a swift storm and exhausting explosions. Now, I don't know what exhausting explosions means. Let's see. Exhausting. Let's see if I can actually read this time. Exhausting explosions, exhausting explosions, exhausting. Oh, come on. Is this not in this? Is this not the right section? Or am I again? Maybe it doesn't appear until I've actually experienced it in the world. Okay, well, I don't see it on the list. So I'm assuming it looks like it says it's got a little down arrow for a drip and a battery. So what I'm betting is that when I hit explosions, whatever, like if I hit a tourist, for instance, and it explodes, I'm betting that it also costs me, instead of just damaging the car, also costs me battery life and fuel. I'm betting that's what that means. And then intense radiation, I'm assuming just all radiation is more damaging. And then swift storm, of course, means the storm starts almost immediately, though it's the slow storm. The high-speed storm that kicks in when you open the teleportation gate, that's not what's happening. But yeah, so this is in the deep zone, and it's highly unstable. So, I mean, I should be scared of this. I should go through this as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, so let's put it in park real quick and have a look. Okay, so my exit is over here. So I could go all the way down here and try to grab all these sources of energy, but I think because I'm worried about it, and because we're going to be spending more time in the next area, let's just try to grab the 2 energy sources that are right along our route. It's all rainy. So far, I haven't run into any radiation sources. There's a corrosion source. Okay, here's some radiation sources. So I don't know if that weather condition means that there will also be more sources of radiation, or it's just it'll be a normal amount of radiation around, and just the radiation that is there will be more intense. Around trying to see. Okay, there's like a bunch of devil grinders around. And, okay, things are making noise. I do have my shield available. It costs a lot of battery, but worst case scenario, I can turn it on. Okay, here is. Okay, so it is surrounded by radiation. So let's before we get out into it. Oh, it's already affecting the car. I'm going to heal up, and then let's run out here. Yeah, it's pretty intense. Grab this. Back to the car. Oh, whoa, something just... I don't know what that was, but it catapulted me up in the air. Did I... What? Did it knock the... It knocked the thingy out of my hand. No, stop that. Give me that back, you big jerk. Okay. Okay, I'm already at 51% health. Let's get the crap out of here. Okay. I mean, I think that all this lead shielding that I've got on my car is actually helping a ton with this. Now, what you're supposed to do is plan out your route, see what hazards you're going to face, and then customize your car to match those hazards. I did not do that, but I lucked out that basically my default assumption is that I'm going to want radiation protection. And so I just sort of happened to have the right kind of protection. Okay. So is this... area radioactive? Because I think I should probably stop, use a few cheap healing items. Oh, here comes the storm. That's also going to have intense radiation. But luckily, I'm close to the exit, so it's going to take it a while to get to me. My fuel's not looking great, but I think I'm going a short enough distance to get to the exit that I can wait to worry about my fuel until after we've gotten into a safer zone. Okay, so 1 or 2 more snacks. Because we're going to need to have high health, because the next time we get out of the car, it'll probably still be in a radioactive area. Okay, let's... Whoa! Whoa! What was that? That's probably something I'd like to... Oh! Something I'd like to scan. Whoa! Okay, hold on a second. As dangerous as this crap is, I kind of want to scan that. That's called a blacksmith. Okay, cool. Consider it scanned. Let's go. Oh, it's damaging the car. Okay. Wah! All right. I'm going to turn on my shield, which will protect me from a bunch of stuff, hopefully. It's at the cost of battery life, but... all right. Let's get back on the... Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting hit by spikes. Okay, turning off the shield again, because it's expensive to battery life. I might turn it on again to cross this. Okay, where is... Okay, I still haven't gotten anywhere near my destination here. I'm definitely going to be... Okay, so I wonder if... Okay, my fuel is getting pretty low. I'm wondering if that has anything to do... Oh, gosh. With the exhausting explosions thing. Okay, so I'm nervous about taking the car down that hill. So I'm going to leave the car here. And I'm going to run, which I assume is down a hill. Yes, okay, I'm going to run downhill. And it's kind of dark here. Let's, you know what? Some dim red light is not adding much to this. Oh, wait, what's over here? Before I step into that radiation. Oh, this is just a normal building? Well, let's see. Let's see what's in the building. Yeah, I'm getting hit by regular old radiation right now. Nothing too intense. I can deal with it. Grab some random stuff there. Let's bust open this. And let's see if we've got a good way into this building. Oh, electronics. Okay, whatever. Not going to worry about it. Okay, so I've got to go into this radiation. Grab it. Okay. So there's an interesting controls quirk. Oh, that's a new source of radiation. There's an interesting controls quirk in this game where if you are close enough to interact with something and you start holding R1 to trigger the interaction, it works just fine. But if you are already holding R1 when you approach the thing, it doesn't count that as an interaction. And so something that often happens to me is I'll just be a little bit too far away, driving through this with my shield on. I'll be just a little bit too far away when I start pushing the interact button. What are you... Do not... Did he just take a piece of my... What did he just do? I don't even know. Yeah, I'll be just a little bit too far away when I start the interaction, and so it won't work at all, and I'll have to re-trigger the button. I do kind of wish that if you triggered that button, if you started pushing that button and it did nothing, if it would just start looking for you to get within range of an interactable... Oh, I just totally overshot my exit. Well, that was silly. There's nothing around here that I want, so let's turn back. I forgot, of course, my turnoff was right where... Oh, great. Okay. I don't know what these guys do to me exactly, but I got my shield on to protect myself against them. Okay. My shield is sucking so much battery life right now. I can't leave it on all the time. And it looks like... Okay, yeah, my solar panels are working. I was a little worried about that, about whether or not my solar panels were working, but I think they are. Because, I mean, it is daylight here, though it's weird, creepy daylight. It is daylight. This is my turnoff. Okay, we're almost out of fuel. Our car is really damaged. Oh, yes, I've been hearing something weird. One of my tires is punctured. So, lots and lots of problems, but, and there's a blacksmith, so let's get away from that. But there's the exit. Let's get out there. I think when we first arrive in the new area, it's going to be less volatile. And we'll be able to stop and do some repairs before we go deeper into the deep zone. Whew! All right, so, final destination. So this one's got anomalous clouds. So that'll be interesting. It's also got some... It showed that it had like a magnet resource that had not been scanned. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I know what... There are places where you can get magnets, but you know what? Maybe I never actually... Maybe the transmuters that turn things into magnets, maybe those actually have their own like special icon, which means I needed to scan them individually, but I never did. All right, so let's first empty our inventory of the resources. Let's get out. I never filled up my fuel can. Dang it. That's something I always try to do, is fill up my fuel can at home before I go out, but I completely forgot to do it this time. So I have to fill it from the fuel synthesizer. So it looks like, okay. That thing can almost fill my fuel can twice. So yeah, so this is kind of a trade-off, because the fuel synthesizer does let me fill up my tank again, but it costs battery life for the fuel synthesizer to start working again. So basically, unless I uninstall it, it's going to be constantly draining battery to make more fuel. So now I have to worry about my battery life. Now luckily, I think it still counts as daylight right now. Let's look up at the sky in just a second. I think that's daylight. So I think that means that my solar panels are going to be working. Was there something else I wanted to repair, or... Let's look. Oh yeah, I wanted to at least fix that tire, and also run around with some repair putty. So let's grab this repair putty, and let's also grab a sealing kit. Let's seal up this tire. Oh good, it didn't have a blowout. I was worried I'd have to completely replace it. And then let's heal up the worst, most damaged parts of the car. The bumper and the headlights, they tend to take the brunt of the damage. The hood also takes a lot. These panels take a lot. That used up my repair putty. How are we doing? We could use a little bit more repairs, but I think we're probably fine to keep going at this stage. So let's look at this. All right, so we definitely... Okay, I don't want to... Okay, whatever. We're going to try to grab that energy source. And then I guess we'll head up this way to get to this junction, so we can go down and get these energy sources. And we'll save this one for last. But along the way, we are also... Oh, actually, you know what? There's one more thing I want to do. My battery is down to 22.8. We're going to be using our resource radar, and so that means we should charge up our battery as much as we can. And does this battery... Okay, so that battery doesn't need to be separately charged. Okay, cool. So now our battery's all charged up. Still want to hold on to this. I mean... Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, now we're ready to go. Again, one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that basically the same car customization controls you have in the base, you basically have those here in the field. And you're just basically, I don't know, it's the experience of being like a real, like, serious gearhead who is out there on the road with their car, but they know everything that they need to do to maintain that car. And that's not the kind of person I am in real life. I've got no idea what to do with my car if it has a problem. And so I like that the game is giving me that fantasy of being that kind of highly capable person. Okay, so we've got a couple of... I mean, I guess I could use these trucks as like a source of resources, but they're not that great. Oh, there's a box truck up there. No, is that a box truck or is that a tanker truck? Or is it both? Let's see. Oh, it's both. Let me... Okay, so there's a bunch of sources of fuel out there. I don't think I need all of those. But I do want all of this. Okay, that was great. These box trucks are amazing. Also, it's radioactive out here. So let's be quick about putting things away. Get back in the car. And have a snack. Okay, so it's just around the bend. I think that was the last of my snacks. But yeah, if we go just around the bend, that's where we're going to find the first, I assume, corrupted energy source. Yeah, I can see it in the distance. There's also a plasma source over there. So I'll probably grab that first, because that's not going to suddenly trigger a bunch of anomalies to get worse. Oh, and there's a... Hold on. Is that another beating heart? Okay, let's go try out the beating heart. So if I... Okay, so I park next to this. Oh, yeah. It is totally healing my car. I think right now it might only be healing the front end. Let's move forward a little bit. Okay, we might have exhausted its healing abilities. Because my back end definitely needs some healing. It's not doing it. Will it heal me? Okay, it just made like a psycho sound, so I don't know what's going on. But let's head over here, grab some plasma and whatever happens to be up in this building. Oh, and is that another box truck? Okay, we got some good stuff going on here. And wait, an entire piece of a car? Okay, whatever. Is this another box truck? Oh yeah, look at you. Okay, less exciting resources than last time, but still. Actually, I don't want to be carrying that gear in my hand, so let's move some things around to get that gear in my backpack where it belongs. Okay, yeah, I'm not picking up a crude door. I mean, I would have to be in pretty dire straits to need that door. Is this... Wait a minute, I can't see it all. Hold on. Ah, okay, yes, these are stairs. Okay, so we got a transmuter that makes chemicals out of explosives. Explosives are the more rare of those two resources, so no thank you. I mean, I guess I could do some of that. I want some coils and electronic stuff. The rest of this is just scrap metal, though. Actually, scrap metal can be valuable because I think that the magnets... Actually, I forgot about that. If this is an area that has the transmuters that turns things into magnets, I think I think specifically those magnets, they're made from scrap metal. So I should actually collect as much scrap metal as I can when I'm on my way into the deep zone. I hadn't been thinking about that. Okay, so my vehicle is that direction. Let's grab this boy and run over there. Oh, no. Okay. We've got cracks in the earth and malfunctioning nonsense. Let's just get over here. Put that in. And go. Okay, so our next destination. Let's head down here and then go up to where these guys are. Actually, this one most important. So we'll scooch over to the right, get back on the road. Whoa, oh. Those are big rocks. And then I feel like I saw something over here, but maybe I didn't. Hi, I just have some trees I wanted to run into, apparently. Okay, here, this place is radioactive. Oh, we've got a radioactive gas station. Now, if I was really low on gas right now, that would be an interesting conundrum. Like, do I want to... Oh, whoa, exploding people. Do I want to stop... Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I accidentally scooted off to the right. I mean, to the left when I wanted to go right. Okay, hold on a second. Where is this other road? Is it... Okay, apparently I'm coming up on it. Oh, is this it? Okay, I guess... Yes, this is the road. Okay, cool. Now we're headed in the right direction. So that was me turning on my shield to protect me from the grinder. I assume that worked. It looked like it worked. Okay, so when am I gonna hit the turn off? I gotta keep my eyes open. Keep looking at the map. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. I need to pass through it. So let's turn on my shield. Now, I don't know if the shield protects against malfunctions. It doesn't. It looks like it only protects against damage. So that's good to know. Okay, we're about to take a hard right turn. Actually, let's use our resource locator again. Is there anything around here that I actually wanted to stop for? Just a bunch of busted cars and stuff. I don't see anything really valuable. I mean, those armored cars do give a little bit of valuable stuff, but I mean, and just in case I do find a magnet source. Oh, and there's a pneumatic storage device thing. So just in case I run into something that does things with scrap metal, maybe it actually would be smart for me to... Oh, hold on a second. I need to empty my inventory. Maybe it would be smart. So, by the way, there is one more inventory expansion that I can unlock. I haven't done it yet. I forgot which resource I'm short on. There's some resource that I need a lot more of so that I can unlock a bigger backpack. But... because that'll be convenient, because right now... I mean, I've got a lot of large tools that I want to carry around. Oh, actually, this is the right time for me to exhaust my handbag. There we go. Exhausted. So, now, I'll stick this right here, and I will add it to my list of tools. And I guess, I don't know, I guess I'll add this one too. Oh, have I been radioactive this whole time? Whatever. Okay, yeah, so I still need to head up the road. So now I've got the thermal hand vac, which is a better hand vac. I don't know how much better or in what ways. Oh, interesting. So my resource radar... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I was misreading. I thought that these things around here were the thermostat things, but no, they're the tour buses. There's still a few hazards I haven't found yet that I actually need to scan. in order to unlock some new technologies. Like there's something called a barnacle I'm supposed to find. I haven't seen anything that looked like a barnacle yet. Okay, so back towards the road. The road really doesn't look that different from just the regular ground. Okay, I guess I could just head over land here. Okay, what are these pings telling me? Sources of fuel. Ooh, there's a fuel truck over that way. Might be worth looking into. One thing I've noticed is the gas pump at home does slowly look like it is slowly running out of gas. And I don't know if there's something you can do about that. Like, I mean, it looks like it's running out slowly enough that I'll probably never run out. Like, it doesn't look like it's in danger of being exhausted, but it does technically run out. And I'm wondering, is there some kind of like, oh gosh, oh no, oh stop it! They're just bouncing me from what? They're playing ping pong with me. And where did the? They knocked it out of my hands. These cracks are playing ping pong with me. They're like volleying me back and forth. All right. So now there's another one right across the road. That direction. So let's try to not do exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Stop it. Okay, let's go across the road. Grab the other energy source. And what else is there here? More gas, more cars. I'm just not... Oh crap, this is the... Okay, those are the guys that actually steal parts of the car. So we're going to want to get away from here as fast as possible once we grab this thing. Oh, he's grabbing me. Stop doing that. Did he steal something? He did. He stole my hammer? He stole my hammer, didn't he? Hey. Did he drop it nearby? Or there he is. Give that back. Okay. Get back in the car and get away before that guy does anything weird. All right. Okay. Oh, now there's some kind of storm approaching. Cool. Okay, so we'll head back down the dirt road and try to get there. So that means we go ahead and turn left. And whatever kind of storm that is, it's going to hit us on the way. So we get to find out what kind of storm it is. That'll be exciting and fun. Windshield. Get across that. Wait, have I just lost the road? I think I have. I was supposed to turn right somewhere around here. No, I would... Wait a minute. I'm all turned around. I'm going the right direction here, but the road is to my left. Oh, shoot! What is that? Oh, this must be the concrete rain Ploff was telling me about. Last session, he mentioned there was a thing called concrete rain. And this seems to be that. Holy crap. So what is the likelihood of this hitting me? What in the... Okay, you know what? I'm just making a beeline for my destination? Because I can't even see the road anymore. Oh, wait. Okay. Proper road. Okay, so what do you bet that this concrete rain deliberately doesn't land on me, but it's a spreading radiation from its impact points that's meant to be the real hazard? Shoot. Or the occlusion of valid paths, so that I have to drive through terrible things. Okay, I'm coming up on the left turn I want to take. Is it here? Oh, crap! Holy cow! It's just still happening. Oh. Okay. The storm looks like it is eventually passing, but oh, that is some intense radiation right next to it. Like, that's like car damaging radiation. Limb shield on. Oh, and now of course we're malfunctioning. Stop that. I don't need my lights on. And we're out of the storm. Holy crap. That was a lot of fun. Especially because I did realize, I mean, the developers of this game recognized that having one of those just hit my car and destroy it would not be... Did he just take a part of my car? What part is it? I can't even tell. What is this? Give it... What is that? It's my headlight. You ass. What happens if I shoot you? Absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. Am I close to my destination? Hold on. Oh, my car is in terrible shape. I am. Oh, wait, I'm right on top of it. Hold on. Actually, I think I see a heart nearby. So yes, I am right next to it. It's right there. But I want to go stop by this heart first. Because right now I'm looking at some very expensive repairs. And let's stop it next to the rear of my car to see if that helps anymore. No, okay, no, it didn't seem to make that much of a difference. All right, let's turn off the car so we're not wasting gas. I think I should do a little bit more repairs than that, especially to the back end here. These bits of my car are not doing that great. Neither are the doors. Let's do one repair putty's worth of... Okay. That is the alarm. That means it's time to start getting out of here. Okay, so we've got the last energy. Do I want to grind this sucker up? I mean, it's going to be a while before the storm actually gets to me, right? And I feel like I'm missing some opportunities. Like, I haven't gotten a lot of super fancy resources. But I mostly got them in the previous area. Like, this place has been a little disappointing, actually, in that regard. Oh, wait, I just realized I should use a little bit more repair putty to fix my limb shield. I don't want that thing breaking on me. Might as well fix up the front of the car. Okay, there we go. So, let's put this back in the pocket where it belongs. We do have a nice full trunk, but it's just, I don't know. Let's use the resource radar again. What's around here? So that, oh, wait, some kind of happy truck? What is that? Is that just a regular old box truck? Is that what it looks like on the resource radar, or is it something else? Let's go see. Yeah, maybe that is just a regular old box truck. Yep, regular box truck, but a bunch of decent stuff in it. It's actually, you know what? It's mostly boring stuff, actually. I mean, I don't mind customization options, but okay, let's figure out how to rearrange things. Oops, not that. Okay, let's take this. Then we can deposit this and this. And then I think food, I usually keep food in here anyway. Okay, that works. But, yeah, again, yeah, I got customization stuff there, but I didn't really get anything super exciting. Is there anything out here that looks like... I mean, there's that gas station again. Now, how close... Okay, I'm just barely with it. So what I... Okay, the best place for me to start... if I want to exit, is actually up here. Because then I've got a regular old road. I don't have to be following like a dirt track. So why don't I try to head up this direction? While looking for more resources? Because yeah, this looks... Oh, we got a bunch of spreading radiation here. So yeah, when you're planning where you want to start your exit from, you want to basically look at where the exit is. Is this the same one that healed me before? Yeah, it looks like it is. You basically want to look where the exit is and then find the easiest route to follow to get there. And then start from the end of that route. Is this just a cliff I'm about to drive myself off? Looks like it. What the? Oh, wow. That is way cliffier than I thought it was. Most of the cliffs I've driven off in this game have been like just hills, basically. That was a proper cliff. That was like serious, no nonsense cliff. I mean, car's still fine, which is great, but okay, so let's use the resource radar again. There's another fuel truck. There's something. Okay, there's something over there. Is that red balloons, maybe? There's something over there that's a little bit more unusual. If it's red balloons, yes, it looks like it's red balloons. Then I can... Oh, we're right up against the actual storm, though, so let's be quick. No, stop drifting towards the balloon, you idiot. Stop. Okay. Anyway, let's get out our new hand vac and vacuum this sucker up. It did seem like it went a little faster than usual. Now, okay. Oh, the radiation's starting. Okay. I was about to say, oh, maybe I can spend a little bit more time here. I can't. All right, so let's turn around. Start driving back the other way. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We've got things I want. Okay, I'm gonna eat a snack. Okay, so we're both healing and getting down. Oh wait, that's not a... Oh, dang it. The tour buses look so much like the thermosap containers. I keep thinking they're thermosap. And they're not. So I was stopping partly because I saw that red glow in the distance. I was like, yeah, thermosap. That is not thermosap. Okay, so, real quick. How far back? Okay, so I want to be here. Oh, I can see the storm crossing me. Okay, let's get ahead of the storm. Let's get as close as we can without invalidating the exit.
This is that, and it counts for another
Shush.
segment of
Okay, we're on top of it. Okay, so time to start the exit. And here we go. We've still got 53 battery, which is good. That means that we can trigger the limb shield if we need to, if new like anomalies start appearing ahead of us. Oh wait, we're almost out of gas. Wait, when did that happen? I haven't been watching my gas gauge. Oh, that'll be very funny if I run out of gas. Okay, let's just cut straight across. Okay, please don't run out of gas right this second, okay? Whew, okay. Just barely survived that. So, we experienced some concrete rain. We got some resources, though not as many as I wanted. We do have 8.7.
Fresh new upgrade waiting for you, driver. Straight out of the oven.
We do have 8.7 corrupted energy. I think that's more of that than we've ever come home with, so that's cool. Let's fill everything up with gas this time. So I've actually upgraded the pump so it fills things faster. But let's not just fill that up. Let's make sure that this is also filled up. Because that was what I expected. I expected that I had already filled this large fuel can up. And when I found it empty, that made me very sad. So we'll drop that there. And then, you know, I'm not going to make you watch me figure out what to do with all of this stuff. I'll handle that myself. But let's, well, first let's look at how things have moved on the map. Oh, the anomaly barricade. So now I've got a new story mission up ahead of me. So that's cool. Maybe we should say that the next episode I do should be that mission. I might do some other stuff on my own beforehand, but yeah, that's probably going to be our next episode. Real quick, let's see if there's any... Okay, so I could make an Olympium torch, except I would need Olympium, so nah, it's not even worth it. Anti-corrosive bumper. Maybe I want that. Power grip tires. Power grip meaning they cost battery. Okay. That's a little much. I'll think about that. What's this? Oh, the gas reservoir on the roof. This is... Oh, right, I need a spike log anomaly, which I've never seen before. I can also get a roof battery. So, okay, so if I end up deciding I want to run with power tires, I could also get a roof battery. I carry a lot of things in my roof storage that I never use. I just have them just in case. I could probably run a little lighter on that stuff. And then there's an anchor energy converter where I can spend energy to charge my battery. That doesn't feel necessary because I've got the plasma charger, which is really good at filling my batteries. And then over here I've got, oh right, the bumper. So, okay, so I've got a lot of stuff that I can unlock. Most of it isn't stuff I would use immediately. Yeah, if I had some circuit boards, I could, of course, increase my locker space. I don't know how we could really improve the charging station. It's already instantaneous. Junction restabilizer. I'm not even... Oh, I know what this is. Somebody in my last session told me that there was a way to re-roll what was going on. For instance, if there was fuel evaporation going on in an area and I really don't like that particular hazard, I could re-roll it with this ability. So that sounds worthwhile. So where does this go? Oh, so does that mean I can only use it at home? Because I'm installing it here, I'm not installing it on the car? I'm gonna have to experiment with this. And then what was the thing that was after it on the list? Junction bypass. Oh, I can bypass. I don't have to stop every step along the way. That seems worthwhile. I can make much more focused trips into the places I want to go. So that just means I need to make a couple of circuit boards. I can do that. And you know what? Carbon fiberglass. I think that's what I've been missing in order to upgrade my my sort of personal armor. Okay, so here's a piece of equipment. So I guess we install it on top of this. Wah! Okay, that's neat looking. Okay, so now I should have more control over my map. That's worth a bunch of energy. And yeah, I'll worry about... Oh, a repair station? Oh, an automatic thing that just... Ooh, that seems valuable. I need marsh eggs to get there, though. So I need to go to a place that has marsh eggs. So actually, I really would love to have this automatic repairing facility. So maybe my next goal, just between sessions, should be to get enough marsh eggs to turn that on. I did get some tree candy, though. Let's see. So to get the large backpack... Oh, no, that needs swamp coral. So, okay, marsh eggs, swamp coral. And then the balloon shirt, that requires carbon fiberglass. Anti-corrosive anorak requires carbon fiberglass. Okay, so I do want to get that stuff eventually. Okay, yeah, so what I'm going to try to do in between sessions is I'm going to try to get enough marsh eggs and swamp coral as to, like, upgrade myself, to get myself a repair station so it's easier to just, you know, to sort of do these stopovers and fix up my car. But, yeah, okay. Anyway, so, nice, what was this? Hour and 18-minute long episode. Awesome. These are very long. Those of you who actually do sit and watch this stuff with me, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me, even asynchronously. But for right now, let's wrap this up. So there's a subscribe button. Here's links to other videos. When I do go and tackle that next story mission, that's going to go there. So click that if it's available, and I will see you later.